I think it's the Cult of the Dragon Regalia.
Yeah, which is the purple fancy ballroom clothes that Frulin wears. Should be enough for you to like pretend to be that member of the dragon cult at like a dress event. Like if you wanted to go and do dressage or something, I don't know.
Why?
Who knows, man? Dragon dressage sounds like a pretty bad time, to be honest.
Why are you doing dressage in a ballroom clothes?
Don't ask me. Ask yourself. Only you know the answer to that question.
When we run into her, I'm going to be like, Frulin!
Hey, Frulin, I mean, I hate you, but just before I kill you, why have you got these clothes? Why are you doing dressage with dragons in them? Please answers.
It's a fair question. Cosplay.
Ooh,
Oh, there you go.
that's a good answer.
She's going to.
Why is she doing
Dragon
dressage in cosplay?
Why not?
Con.
This is just raising more questions.
Okay, so anyway, you're filling onto this chamber. You've got the cult regalia stuff. You also found some plaques, which has been shared out. That was dropped by one dead, excellent half-dragon champion. Yep. Langdidrosa Cianrath. Where to next? You still haven't explored down that way, up to the east somewhat. And you have not explored either to the west.
Well, we should probably not go anywhere you want us to explore. I've learned that the hard way.
Well, I want you to explore either of the directions, so you're just going to stand still?
I vote we split the party.
Yeah.
I vote you
I
do
vote
too,
we
actually.
Do anything except that.
Aw.
No, split the party is a great idea.
Turns out this session's just going to be us sitting around a campfire telling each other stories.
About what happened last session.
So not a lot.
The stories are bad, the campfire goes out. What are you going to do?
When in doubt, head west.
Excellent, so east you go.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers!
It's very rude.
You have no doubt in your mind as you travel east. Alright, so as you head west, you find what... Well, actually, he's taken point. Golem, I'm assuming, as per the norm.
Of course.
Alright, so in here, you see what would have once been used as a barracks for human guards. There's not the telltale poop corners and hay beds of the kobolds. There's just sort of discarded equipment, a few scabbards that you see that are decorated with dragon motifs. They could be worth a couple of gold pieces each. They're not part of a cultist uniform per se, but you know, they'd be cool amongst dragon cult friends. Be like, hey, look at my cool dragon scabbard, and all the others would be like, man, that's cool, it's Blue Eyes White Dragon scabbard, badass. Further to the north is another chamber where you hear, emanating down that hallway, a soft, pulsating snore. There is no further sound nor trace of anyone that's just come through here. You had given Frulin several minutes to escape when you were down in the other room after you hit them, and it doesn't sound like they're still here. No, why would I ever say Blue Eyes White Dragon scabbard? It sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. So it's not something I'd ever do.
Yeah, yep. Get it? Time to duel.
Oh.
It's where you put duelist saber.
Oh. Mm.
So I'm going east now, leaving Golem.
Who can go easily more? Oh god, words spread. Who's the best at going unnoticed? Me. Clang, clang, clang.
Yeah, probably you, Thark.
Oh my god, no. You remember what happened last time?
It worked well.
No, it didn't.
I didn't get stabbed.
No, that's fair. Alright, sure, why not? I'll go check it out, fine. Alright, well, that's not terrible.
Oh my god, kids are the worst. Just sorry, I had to go AFK because my son was complaining that he sprained his ankle, so I said I'll chop your foot off. So my daughter gets in on the joke and picks up a pair of scissors and starts chasing him around the house.
Worst or best? Because
I had to intervene.
What a smart kid.
Come on, chop it off. Oh, you did too. Sorry, while I was stopping Siblicide, I don't know if that's the word. Fratricide, that's the one. Where did you guys say you're going? Are you going to explore the snoring to the north, or are you going to go back to the east where I want you to go?
I was gonna try and stealth and see what's going on north.
Okay, alright, so as you start sneaking up to that room, roll me a stealth check.
I'm on top of the game there, Spite.
So you can see this chamber is mostly empty, except for a few overturned boxes, broken items, scattered coins, and small gems that were dropped during what seems like a hasty excavation. Sorry, I have to fight over the volume! The snoring is coming from one cultist who is sleeping soundly on the floor after consuming several bottles of wine. A cultist who is sleeping soundly on the floor after consuming several bottles of wine, the remains of which are spread out on the floor around him. The roll you made is superfluous because it looks like nothing less than vigorous shaking would wake this person from their slumber.
So coup de grace, I think, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that anyone in cultist regalia is a hostile. I'm gonna stab him.
Can we all stab him at the same time? Or do you all stab him and I, do a curb?
Let's do a body slam on him.
You guys are so mean. Fine. You stab him. We just put him on the map. He's asleep.
I was gonna ask, are we gonna be like the Nazgul and just have big long swords above?
Perfect.
Then we pull the thing away and it turns out he's he's a bunch of pillows under a plank.
God damn it.
Oh, shit.
With a magically enchanted lute to make a snoring sound. Yeah, he's conscious and helpless. You'll get the drop. Did drop the thing?
I can't update and I can't connect without updating, so I think it might go without me this time.
That's weird.
especially weird because it won't let you connect without updating. That's
I'm gonna try restarting the computer, and if that doesn't help, then I.
But hopefully that'll help.
All right, so whoever's doing this this wake up, go.
Play my songbow to encourage Flint to do a little. And Flint will get a basic attack again. Oh, sorry, not sorry. Let me be specific about it. Yes, a melee basic.
Cool.
and before we don't actually kill him.
That sure would be something.
Now hold shift before you roll damage, please, Flint. Yeah, you did. You bloodied him in one hit.
Okay.
Oh, then that should auto kill him.
Yeah.
Bloody him in one hit.
So he's just starting to wake up as you play a note from your instrument, and then Flint just deads him. He dies in the warm embrace of horrible music.
Where's your gun?
Aurelius has the voice of an angel. Please.
Say please all you like. It doesn't change. It physically hurts him when you play your music.
Doesn't physically hurt my friends.
It's true. It's because they're too polite.
In fact, it encourages them to fight even harder.
Whatever it takes to stop. Yeah. While we're fighting, he won't stop playing. Finish it. Ah. Alright, so yeah, you can finish looting this place. You find 17 gold pieces. Ooh, cha-ching.
That was definitely worth killing him.
Also the scabbards and the gems. And the loot from the previous room. You can see further around that tunnel that you come back into the opening foyer. That's pretty much it. Unless you want to backtrack and check out either of the two rooms you left behind.
2 rooms?
Well, there's the one to the northeast that you smelt the trogs, and then there's the one to the southeast, which you haven't seen anything yet.
Ah, yes, right, yep.
There's that troglodyte room. There's also that room over there.
Yeah, that's the southeast one I'm referring to, sorry.
Yeah, I'm tempted to check out the southeast room. What do you guys?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's go and do that.
Okay. I will say, because Pimash is having issues with logging back in, I'm not going to put Golem out the front. Someone else can take that.
Oh, you're
that
free.
lovely-
Sure.
I think I have the second highest AC.
Alright, you and Morjit up the front then, Flint.
Okie dokie.
Let me reveal some of this area.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have the second highest AC somehow.
Sounds like we've got another volunteer.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if Aurelius wants to take my spot at the front, I am perfectly okay with that.
Sure, why not? I'll just get destroyed by a fortitude check.
You guys are assuming there's going to be a fight down here.
I mean, there definitely is.
Dan. Or,
Shush you. So, the chamber that opens at the bottom of the stairs is immense. There's a wide ledge running along the left wall, which drops away to a pit on the right. You see many stalactites descend from the ceiling, and the sound of dripping water echoes continuously. The area as you step down these stairs is warm, humid, and sticky. There's as you come down the stairs, I should say, you can see that there are stains on the floor.
What color stains?
You have a look closely, and you see that some of them are sort of dark brown, others are a slightly brighter hue bordering on red. It's easy to determine that these stains are blood, some of them fresher than others. It looks like things are dragged into this area that are bleeding.
Are there any I'm going to look up. Is there any signs of like spiders or anything?
Roll me a perception.
Nice.
So as you look around, you look up. There's there's nothing that really sticks out at you in this main area. As you get closer to this ledge, you have a look sort of across and up. You can't see anything in the roof that looks unusual. However, you can just make out the shapes of large eggs, almost like 3-foot tall egg-shaped rocks in the darkness below.
Hey guys, I think this might be a breeding ground of sorts.
Would it be possible to do like a nature check, or are they too far away to judge what they could be?
You'd need to get down. The darkness down below is further than any torch could make light of. You'd need to get down there to get a good shape. They're sort of amongst these rocks as well.
I hand him a glowing spoon.
Oh, looks like there's no reason to investigate this area.
What do you guys say we back out slowly?
I like that plan.
Yeah.
So no one's going to go and check him out?
Maybe we can convince the troglodytes up north to do it, but I don't want to go down into the pitfall of...
Listen to me, 1 second. If those are... This is a breeding ground for dragons, yes? Imagine how valuable those eggs would be.
Yeah, but like,
You make a good
where are the parents?
It is okay, it is a small cave. They cannot be that large.
I don't know if that logic follows, but you know.
I mean, for one, we don't really know for sure they're dragon eggs. Like I do think you might be right on that, but we don't know for sure.
Well, it is a home of dragon. Oh, why would they leave the dragon eggs behind?
Maybe they just made their home in a cave that also happened to have giant basilisk eggs.
Imagine the omelet we could make.
I bet basilisk eggs could sell for some money.
Yeah,
Look,
but I
there
don't-
is nothing around.
Basilisk-
Trust me.
I keep my songbow at the ready while I let Morjit go on ahead.
So I can see more Jeets moving to the platform. Is that a definite movement or?
Yep.
Okay.
Hello, dragons. Are you home?
Oh, Morji, such a wonderful name.
As you call out, there is no answer from any dragon down in the south. What you do hear, however, is a few surprised gasps and some scuffling. Sounds like the chittering of kobolds over to the east here.
Ah, you there?
And you hear it's sort of broken common mixed with draconic. It's hard to make out, but you figure they're probably saying something like, "Quiet, quiet. He hasn't noticed us."
I'll wander on over.
All right, you head on over. As you do, you hear them get somewhat more frantic, and you see a kobold's head pop up from this little bit of ledge here.
Ah, hello, little friend. How are you?
He looks at you, terrified, before throwing in your direction a little pot.
A what?
A pot.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The pot lands at your feet and sticks you to the ground.
This is not very good workmanship. If I throw a pot, it doesn't break like this. Come, let me show you.
You hear the unmistakable cry of, "It won't stop!" And then you see another couple of kobolds pop their heads up. Roll initiative, unless you'd like to continue not fighting them.
I'm going to carry on with the salesman speech.
Alright, roll me a diplomacy.
I'm not actually... Wait, that's bluff. Oh, it's the same modifier. Doesn't matter.
I mean, they're kobolds, you know? They're easily persuaded. It's fine.
So how are you trying to convince these kobolds? What are you saying? Other than, I'll give you a good pot to throw at me.
So I'm actually laying out a blanket while stuck in place and laying down cutlery, ladles, some larger pots with lids. And obviously, because these guys are so... I like whisper, come, little friends, look, come look at my whip.
Alright, roll me an athletics check that is equal to this attack roll. Or higher. God damn it, that's a shitty attack roll. As another one of them tosses a pot towards you, you catch it in midair and place it down on the carpet, sort of as a centerpiece.
Yeah.
You see this terrible pot. Compare it to the good pot. And you lay them side by side. They're somewhat taken aback by this display of dexterity and prowess that they stop for a moment. One of them sort of peeks over and looks a little bit keen. He tries to come a bit closer to look at the stuff on the carpet. It's still broken common crusted draconic, and it's not easy to completely understand him. But you get the sense that he's asking, how much? How much for that one? And he points at the pot next to the pot he's just thrown and you've caught.
Fine choice, my friend. Well, for you... No, 2.5 silver. No, 2 silver. Yeah.
He holds up his fingers, 2, like quizzically, and you nod and, yes! And he digs around this little holy satchel before he pulls out a handful of copper pieces that is equivalent to 2 silver. Passes them over and quickly snatches the pot along with the one that he threw. And then he turns back to his friends that are still down in this little ditch and holds it up above his head and starts chittering in Draconic. He seems incredibly pleased with himself. As he does so, however, there is a sound like a whip cracking from the south. And you only see for a second as a tentacle whips out of the darkness, wraps itself around the kobold that's making a huge amount of noise, and drags it into the darkness.
Oh.
The pot clatters to the ground. Your one does not break, the one you've just sold him. However, the other one it was holding most definitely breaks.
Look at the fine workmanship, yes?
You hear this kobold screeching in pain down from the south, until suddenly you hear a crack like 2 rocks being smashed together, and it is silent.
That poor kobold.
The other 3 kobolds duck their heads down, panicked.
I'm gonna slowly back up to the stairs.
Relius, as you move, please roll initiative, everyone.
Oh dear.
No. Oh, Margie, you're so far away.
Oh!
Oh, that's so not good.
It's okay, I've got 3 friends here.
Okay, Aurelius, you start a movement that is within 5 of whatever the source of this tentacle is. As it whips out towards you, you hear the wind rushing past this tentacle as it wraps itself around your feet.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
Grabbing you And as this tentacle is wrapped around you, you feel it. It's sinuous, but it's also like rock. And it seems to be sapping your very energy as it's wrapped around you. We're gonna...
Off on the roof where they all are?
As you look back into the darkness, trying to see the source of this tentacle, go ahead and roll me perception checks, everyone. With a +5, because now you're looking to where this attack is coming from. So everyone except Muriel can see...
Oh, and that should be a 17. I didn't add the +5.
Oh, then everyone. Everyone sees a stalagmite coming up from the ground.
Oh god.
This tentacle reaching out from it. You all recognize it. Maybe you've heard stories, maybe you've seen them before. Either way, you see the horrifying shape of a roper. And unfortunately, it rolled its initiative way higher than everyone.
Oh boy.
Also, in the interest of understanding how things work, I'm going to have a second version of this on the combat tracker that's at initiative 10. Don't attack that. It has 1 HP. There's nothing there. It's just there for reminding me to take its second attack per round. A second turn per round, I should say. So, Roper has 2 turns per round, but the Roper up top is the one that you should be focusing on. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So on its turn, with this tentacle that has got wrapped around Avelius, it is going to reel. Try to reel you down into... Yep, it's going to do it. One,
No.
two,
I'm going to
Oh.
have him reroll.
Okay.
No.
Yep, I mean, it's a crit on a non-damaging attack, so that's fine. You're welcome to make it re-roll if you like.
Oh, it's a non-damaging attack?
It is a non-damaging attack. It is just a pull attack. So it's going to pull you into this area. And as it does get you nice and close, standard action, it is going to bite you. Now that it's brought you nice and close right up to its mouth, but it's going to miss. Rippity rip. And then it's yep, that's its main turn. Oh, Aurelius.
I'm going to face step
Okay.
Nice.
and teleport myself over there.
Alright, so you break the grab, which means you're no longer weakened.
Not sure if I want to majestic word myself right now. But I am, as I am sort of like, turn into a big mass of pollen and reform over there, I am going to draw my songbow and launch a prophesied strike, hopefully at the eye of that roper, but really I will settle for any hit.
You got this.
Well, I'll take it. And then the next attack against it is going to be roll twice, take the result you prefer.
Nice.
Oh, I have no ranged attacks. Uh-oh.
You're a ranger. It's in your name.
Yeah, but see, I'm a unique snowflake ranger who only uses blue.
I forgot to move it on its turn.
Oh,
Ah,
gosh.
I don't need it.
Aurelius, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Muriel.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna go ahead and cast focus my psionic powers, and I'm gonna go ahead and dishearten on the roper that I can. And I'm gonna make this augment too.
Oh,
Okay.
That's not even close, is it?
Roll twice. 'Cause,
Oh, good.
You want a hero point that?
I think I'm gonna hero point that. Yeah, I'm gonna use my hero point.
Well, before you do,
Oh, oops.
no, it's fine. I was just gonna suggest that we may not even need to fight this thing if we don't want to, considering it should have a limit on its range.
Yeah, but it seems to be trying to drag people towards it, and I don't know.
No, I mean it's
Seems.
totally up to you.
Oh, do I get to roll twice because of your thing still? With the hero point?
It's just the next attack, right? So just that one?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. Then I'm going to repay the favor, and I'm going to concentrate my psionic powers to distract. And other than that, I'm going to stay in place, and that will be my turn.
So what is the effect of distract? It just grants combat advantage, right?
Yeah, it's the next attack.
Okay, sweet. Okay, and the end of your next turn or its next turn? Sorry, it is important.
Oh, for the Grand CA?
Yeah.
Should be until the end of my next turn. Let me pull
Sweet.
it up.
I think it's rare that it's their next turn for something like that. So
no, yeah.
Yeah, before the end of my next turn.
Jesus.
sweet. All right. So as you distract it, two more tentacles whip out from the darkness. One of them, the same angry tentacle that just had its prey disappear. One towards Morjit.
I thought it was range 5, man.
No, its immediate reaction
Straight
was
five.
range 5.
Oh dear.
It's so just to clarify, it's not threatening reach 5. It has an immediate reaction, which means one per turn it can do a reaction there. Otherwise, it would have slapped Muriel every time she did dishearten too.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that is true.
However, it is gonna do well. That's too many attacks. Ah, it's the wrong thing.
Everyone gets an attack.
Uh-oh.
I can reroll from the correct monster, or
So bad.
you can take your rolls, Morjit and Muriel.
I'll take
Oh,
mine.
I like my roll. I'm biased, but
Are you happy to take your hit, Morjit?
Yeah, I'm happy to take mine.
Okay, sweet. Oh, are you sure? Oh, hang on. Hang
I
on.
forgot to,
You should not have taken that because the actual one has an attack -4. So I don't believe a 9 would hit you.
No.
No. So
Oh.
Apparently, I didn't use any healing surges. Yeah.
Well, thank goodness I went with distract. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
which to go with.
No, that was a good choice.
Or not distract, dishearten. But distract too. Yeah.
So that's with its standard action. Then it is going to move. You see it sort of rolling across the ground. The rock that is underneath it giving way, sliding out from its big bulk as it begins to move closer and closer to the lip of this edge. Tentacles flailing, almost hitting the both of you, but failing to hit either. That is going to be its second turn. Flint, you're up.
I forgot to mention, Marielle, Morgit, you both had an attack against you that minute.
Yeah.
Did either of you want to teleport 1 or 2 squares?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, pick a direction. In the meantime, I will also teleport 2 squares back.
So are we planning on disengaging or engaging?
Sorry, Aurelius, was your move from an attack? Because those attacks weren't actually against you and Flint.
They were against one of my allies that was within 8 squares of me.
Yeah, I mean, your movement that you've got there, is that from that same attack?
My movement is triggered from a feat where whenever I grant, let me look it up on the character builder.
Ah, so when they take it, you get it as well?
Yes.
Sweet.
I want to make sure that I am reading that properly though, so I will just that.
No worries, I'll leave it for now and then we can revisit it. Flint, your turn.
Yeah, if I could do like a free action, ask a quick question. Are we engaging or retreating?
I think we should engage.
Okie dokie.
Morgit is on the far side of the room, so I think Morgit's answer is, I have no choice.
No, I'm going to hide down here with the kobolds until the roper goes to sleep.
I'm gonna move to the far end of there.
Okay, so hang on.
Put a square up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you'll have to pass within its reach.
I do.
Yes.
So, yes, I don't believe that it actually applies to me, because I believe the precise wording is once per turn, when I teleport an ally with a power, I can also teleport 1 square as a free act.
And the other one's not with the power, is it? It's with a feat.
Yeah, it's not with a power, and I believe it's also a slide.
Sweet.
Isn't that 1 square too big?
It's 5 squares out from it.
It's 6 squares, isn't it?
Yours might not have updated. Let me fiddle it again. Is that
Yeah,
better?
it looks like 5 to me.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
And sorry, just to be clear, is that in the area where the eggs are, the ropers?
Yes. So the eggs, I'll put little circles where you saw the shadows. So, as you move through that area, it is going to do a tentacle attack at you.
Okay.
Which it grabs you as soon as you get in there, which means your movement stops. And you are weakened whilst you are grabbed. So as you try to cross the platform, one of the tentacles whips out, stops you in your tracks.
Okie dokie. Well, not much I can do, so I guess that's my turn.
Do you want to attack it?
I can't.
How come?
I don't have any ranged attacks.
Oh, rip. You can quarry it.
It did 20 damage in one turn. I'm not going near it right now.
Fair enough. Well, you can take your standard action to break the grab.
Oh, well, yep, I'm gonna do that instead. That's a strength check, right?
Yes. Or actually, or an acrobatics if you're better with that. It can be both. One's versus fort, one's versus reflex. I think athletics is your higher one.
Yeah, athletics is my higher one.
So-
Or I could just use the modifier from the 9 actually, because that would have been my roll. So it'd be 20.
Still 20. I still think that's enough.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, DC 20.
Alright, perfect.
So you're no longer grabbed or weakened.
But I'm guessing I don't have any movement.
No, it did stop your move action.
Okay. Yep, then that's my turn.
Sweet. Alright, so the kobolds all huddle down. One of them reaches up, grabs Morjeet, pulls you into the pit. Like, dragging you into the foxhole, and it is Morjeet's turn.
Ah, thank you, little friends. I did not realize you had such interesting company. How long until it falls asleep?
One of them that seems to understand you somewhat nods. Yes, yes, it falls asleep.
Yes, yes. Good. I am glad it falls asleep. How long? Time?
He shrugs. Still waiting.
I see. Well, thank you for saving me. Here, have a spoon.
He takes the spoon with reverence, shoves it down into its little satchel, and returns to being terrified.
I will continue to be terrified as well.
You don't want to make any attacks over the lip?
Is this lip breaking line of sight?
If you want to stay down there, yes. If you want to pop up,
Oh, just
no.
leave it on the
Yep. Let's just hide down here.
Okay. Golem. Oh, you'll save? What was the save? Oh, I'm mobilized.
Oh,
Shit.
I
You were.
teleported.
Yeah,
I was
that's true.
teleported.
And he dragged you from the glue, so that's fine. Oh, dear. He's actually still immobilized down in the pit anyway. Okay. No longer attacking Morjeet, but its tentacles will whip out back towards Flint and Muriel. Muriel's missed. Flint is hit again. Sorry, Flint.
Okay, well, I'm dead.
I really
Why
don't
Yeah.
believe it at all.
It just throws so much damage out.
That it
That
does.
is an intense amount of damage for. Fuck.
It is going to try and drag you in. And it is going to succeed. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to drag your body down into the dark.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night.
First things first. Flint is within 5 squares of me, so I'm going to throw a majestic word at him.
Hey!
You got this.
And now
Flint.
you're in melee range, right?
Yeah, it's pulled you close and now you're up.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Alright. You also get to teleport 1 square out of its grip. So if you want to, wherever you want to go.
Behind the pillar next to it. That seems safe.
You know what? If it's gonna get me out of the grab, I'll just teleport a square to the
Yeah, it will.
right. I can't remember my lefts from my rights anymore. Thank you very much, Relius.
Majestic word is a burst, isn't it?
Anything for a friend.
Yeah.
It is close verse 5. Also, I'm very slightly out of its range, aren't I?
It was after he teleported, I thought. Or, oh, no. Yeah, you might be.
What's up?
Yeah, it's close first 5.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Flint was right there.
Oh, you know, I was meaning for whacking you. But I've just realized you're outside of the square anyway.
Hell yeah, I am.
Also, it's 40 over.
All right, I am going to. I guess man, I don't know. Yeah, I am going to play a staggering note at it as I play a big thwang that reverberates to the pushes it one square in that
Nice.
direction, which should give Flint a melee basic attack again.
So where are you sliding it?
One square to the right.
Bonk.
Oh. Oh man, I'm so dumb.
What?
That's
I just threw it. Oh, I'll wait until after his turn. Sorry.
yeah. But yeah, Flint, you get your not hunter square. You get your basic attack again.
Great.
And it also takes 5 thunder damage.
They love it and they don't know.
Hey,
Oh.
crits.
Ooh, big crits.
Nice.
That will take an extra 2 damage. I should have put that on there. Sorry.
It's still not even bloodied.
Nope.
Okay. Let's see. I still have a move action. Fuck it. Let's do it. Actually, no. I'm going to action point and fire a jinx shot at. So using my songbow as an actual bow, I'm going to try to fire another arrow into its eye.
Okay.
Nice.
So the first time it misses, it'll fall prone?
That is absolutely correct. And that's going to be my turn.
Alright, Muriel.
Still isn't bloodied.
They're a whole clip.
Don't worry. We'll
That is
survive.
That's going to be very unfortunate. You're still pretty injured, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to focus on my psychic powers and attempt to heal his wound.
Oh, thank you so much.
Insufficient healing surges. Oh shit.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's yep. That makes sense.
Oh, I guess I can't do that.
I forgot the healing space. Healing surges insert.
That's right. We used them all in the last battle.
Yeah.
Oh God, I guess I
Oh
can't.
no.
Rest in peace, Flint.
I'm sorry. I'm so
It's okay.
sorry.
You tried. It's all right.
I'm gonna go
You
ahead
should've
and
run.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm gonna cast distract on the beholder roper.
Oh god.
I mean, might as well be a beholder.
It's okay. Have faith. We could definitely do this. Maybe.
Maybe with an army of kobolds.
I'm working on it.
And then I'm gonna distract.
Again?
I have 2 uses per short rest.
Damn it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, did we have a short rest? I mean, obviously we would have, right?
Pretty sure you all did, yeah.
And I think I'm going to shift 1 backwards.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So the rope is going to stand up, removing prone of itself. The distract is still the -4, isn't it? If that stays on.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is where my mistake comes in.
Which is?
I forgot about what my armor does.
Which is?
Grants me a 2 defense when I have a target quarried or against my quarry target.
Did you quarry it?
I certainly did not.
Oh, you're so good at this game. It's been how many years? How many years?
3, I think.
Hey, he hasn't been a ranger for 3 years.
That's true. Yeah, my excuse.
Well, his next character is going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that one at Flint should not have gone through. So just the one at Aurelius and Miria.
Well, the very first attack that missed should make it fall prone. Because that was the jinx shot.
Oh yeah, so check it on prone.
Let me check my defenses.
So they're the
Um,
same attack. Oh, I don't know why I did real. It should have been tentacle, which is +8 versus reflex. So if your reflex is 19, Miriel.
Oh, it's versus reflex?
Yeah, not for it.
Will we get the -2 penalty for the
No.
prone?
Same attack.
Okay. It would hit. How?
However, it has a -4, which is still showing.
Intellect Fortress, so I get +4 to the defense until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Ah, yes, 4E Psionics.
Nice, nice. So it misses on both. Falls prone. And that'll be its turn. It's used its move action, it's used the standard. It's got nothing to reel in. Shocking. Flint, you're up.
Holy shit, I'm alive.
Its tentacles whipped over your head to try and get your friends, but failed.
Oh my god, I forgot my other ability too. God, I'm so bad at this game.
Thankfully, you only need one.
As a minor action, I'm gonna Hunter's Quarry.
Okay.
I forgot how this works again. Oh god. Do I shift and drag it on again or just click it on him? I can't remember. Oh.
Just put it on it. Don't do any shifting, don't do anything.
Okay.
And then when you want to attack it, you just click the first button before you roll damage.
Okay. I just put 2 of each of those on there. Why am I doing this?
Why? How are you so bad at life?
I don't know. I'm trying so hard. I'm gonna twin strike it, I guess.
Yep. So now press the damage button. Yay!
I did it.
You did it! Hey! 12 more damage. And then the second attack.
I sure wish that was a 20.
Yeah, right?
Sure.
How is it not bloody?
It's still healthy.
It's a rock.
Oh, damage resistance.
No, not actually resistance.
Oh my
Just
God, never
just
mind.
a rock.
200 HP. It's fine.
Not quite. You've only dealt 80 to it.
I guess we stumbled onto like a solo fight or something.
Almost as if.
I'm gonna action point.
Okie dokie.
Might as well. It's probably your last chance.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to use offhand strike. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Because you didn't move, you can just downgrade your move to do that without spending your action point. Because it's a minor action attack.
Oh, it is. What the? Oh my god! Jesus Christ! All right, so I'm gonna go to bed.
You're just really high on. Have my action point. Hero
I
point.
have my. It's okay. Save yours. Wait, Smite doesn't work
Yes.
that way.
What does?
Oh wait, no. Oh my
Yes,
god.
it does. Just
What?
What?
I should. I'm
What is
sorry,
happening?
I really am, like,
High as.
it's just medicine. It's not my fault.
It's blooded.
Oh my god.
thank you.
You
So
know
it's
what?
got at least like 180 health.
Oh, it's fine.
Something along those lines.
Not
I'm still
anymore, it
got an action
doesn't.
point.
Alright, what are you going to do with your action point? You going to begin the hunt or something?
Nope, because I have to do that when I roll initiative.
Oh, good work.
Yep.
Rewind. Just
This
as
has
back
been a
at the
bad
time.
night for me. Okay, leave me alone.
What about long tooth shifting? That'll give you some survivability.
Sure won't, because it's gonna get a turn before me, so the regeneration won't kick. But fuck it, why not?
It's just like a freeze frame of Flint being dangled by his foot, like, by the roper tentacle. And just like, you're probably wondering how I got into this situation.
It's just Flint Ragnarok, right? Just waiting. Ah, the kobolds continue to be terribly useless. Mojit, your turn.
So I sit down and bring out some food. So, my friends, tell me about the dragon cult. Surely this encourages you to be brave. Yes, do you not want to be like Sindragosa? Landragosa Cianrath? Yes?
Crossing up your dragons there.
Yeah.
All alive.
Are you trying to
Inspire them
to fight? Okay. Roll me something. What do you roll me something?
Well, insight?
Trying to find ways to press their buttons? Yep, I'll take it. Two of them decide that yes, they want to be brave creatures. I will allow them to have their turns now if you'd like, because this is sort of a non-attacky thing.
Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah.
So 2 and 4 are going to stand up. 2 is going to hurl a pot at the roper. Roll me a
Was it one of my
d6.
pots? Please be one of mine.
Well, no, because then it won't break. Roll me a d6. 3? Okay. So it is a fire pot,
Hey!
Oh,
which bursts over the roper, lighting it on fire. However, the roper is going to have its immediate reaction attack whip back to the kobold.
Oh.
oh.
And just actually that's 1 hit point away from killing it. I'm just gonna say that's killing it. It's dead.
No, my friend!
It rips it out of the hole almost as fast as its pot goes over there and destroys it. The other kobold didn't even really notice it happened so quick, so he doesn't lose the nerve and goes to throw a glue pot as well. Also hitting. Roll me a d6. 5. And covers the roper in glue.
Oh. It all seems not bad.
Glue's got solvent, and solvents are really flammable, so it ups the fire damage, right?
No.
Like,
Right.
This glue is probably sap from a tree.
And trees catch fire.
Trees
I
catch
follow your logic. So with that, the kobolds will end their turn. And are you going to do anything further, movement-wise? Wait, you can't move.
I can't move. So,
You gonna stick up your head?
Yep. Like this. I don't even think I've got anything that long range.
6. Your Sunstrike, your Lightning's Rev, they're all range 10. Boom. Lightning splits the air, smashes into the roper, and has a -1 to defenses.
Nice.
Alright, I'm still wearing Dragon Cultist robes too. This probably helps.
And is that your turn?
Yep, and I'm still immobilized.
Excellent. The roper, on its turn, is going to stand up.
Oh god. Wait, isn't it glued to the floor?
Yeah, isn't it glued to the floor? Yeah.
No, so immobilize doesn't stop you standing up from prone, you just can't move.
Oh, but it's glued.
Its feet are glued, but it can still change its orientation. It's a rock, man! It rolls upright.
It has penis horns. Why am I arguing?
It's true.
You said it was a stalactite. How can
Whip.
it roll upwards? It can only roll
Uh,
side to side.
It's like one of those inflatable dudes with a weighted base that every time you knock it over, it just rolls back upright.
Oh, fucking Weebles wobble. But they don't fall.
Yeah. Alright, Morgite is hit by one of the tentacles. Muriel is missed. Muriel, sorry, Muriel.
Yes, you hit me, but also miss me.
You are bloodied, and it is going to try and reel you out of the hole. Ah! Yes, it does! Woohoo!
So, damn, it's not within 5.
It is now.
Yeah, but the reaction's immediate, so it must happen
stink.
when I get hit. Yeah.
And that is the end of its turn. Hang on, just before... Actually, I just need to go... I give 2 seconds just to deal with the children. 1 sec. You can do your turn as long as there's nothing I need to do.
Yeah, that should be fine. I think. Oof, this is a rough battle.
Don't worry, we only need to do like 70 more damage, something like that. I don't...
Something like. Well, the kobolds took a pretty hefty chunk out of him, and so did Morgite. So I think we were in like the 40 to 50 range. Which, if Flint survives this second attack, well, let's see. Yeah, that's range 10. That's doable. I'm going to play the Song of the New Dawn and hopefully hit this roper.
Let the sun shine.
Yeah, that'll do it. So it's going to be 14. This is going to do that much radiant damage.
Nice.
It's pretty nice. And each ally adjacent to the target makes a saving throw, rolling twice and using the higher result.
Ooh.
All right. I don't think I actually need a saving throw for anything.
Morgite does, though.
You know, I won't roll twice. I'll just... Yeah, that'll...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're immobilized, aren't you, buddy?
Not anymore.
I have a majestic word. Morgite is out of range. If I go move into range to use it, I'll get attacked. I'm going to use it on myself. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Survival of the fittest, you know.
So if I do get hit, then maybe I won't like die horribly.
It's okay, Flint. I can drag up to 3 allies towards me, so I can just bring our friends.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, I am going to try and dishearten, keep up with the dishearten.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh boy.
And oh yeah, I'm gonna use my encounter power from my Orb of Life conversion, and I have to burn a surge.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and action point because some people are in like serious danger.
I'm back. Oh, nice. You already have Samaria.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, I'm action pointing. And I need to spend a surge. I don't know how to do that, and I'll do that after my turn. I'm gonna action point, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to mind block him to keep him from escaping.
Okay.
Nice.
And that should be it for me.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna live, so it's okay.
So that attack -4 should now be fallen off it, shouldn't it?
Nope, should still be up.
What is causing it now?
Oh, I used the Orb of Life conversion thing, which let me spend a surge instead of paying the cost of the power points for an ability. So it's Dishearten Augment 2 again.
Oh, right. I thought it was Distract. That was a -1. Oh, good.
Oh no, that's the one that's granting CA to the next people who attack.
Ruthless. Alrighty. So the roper on its turn. Now that it's got Morjit wrapped up. Is it? Are you still
Actually,
wrapped?
it doesn't.
Oh. Oh. That's so rude.
Remember me as I was, not as I'm going to be.
It's going to try angrily to get the two little ones that are brought close. It's more of a, I brought you here, stop getting out of my... Wow. Fuck you, wow.
Woohoo!
You either do
Ugh.
want to shift one.
It doesn't matter if I shift because he's got the immediate reaction on like everything, ranged attacks. So
I mean,
Actually,
because I'll
Morjit
shift.
cannot shift, so it's entirely up to Flint. Because
Yeah,
Morjit
just
is out of
because.
range of me.
Oof,
Well,
oof.
shift one over to the right. Thanks.
Yep, I accepted it.
Fucking Spud
Oof,
does that
oof,
shit
oof.
all the time.
Damn, fucking damn.
actually, I have an ability that'll be handy.
Flint, your turn.
Okie dokie.
You get your 2 regen.
Oh, so happy. I'm gonna twin strike it. I'm not gonna twin strike it. Okay, well that's good.
Did you healing surge? Oh, he can't.
I appreciate that. You're really doing a bang up job. You guys are really protecting my ass.
You forgot.
my gosh.
You forgot your extra damage, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. So how does killing the rock monster look, Flint?
It has a mouth, right?
It does indeed.
I'm gonna stab my sword down into its fleshy parts through its mouth. I assume it's got some fleshy parts on
It does.
inside,
On the inside, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a big angry lobster.
right? I'd
Ugh.
like to thank you all very much for keeping my dumb ass alive. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, as the rock sort of falls away from you, cleaved in two from the inside out, you now have a moment to take in. Now you're a bit closer to these eggs. Exactly what it is that stands in front of you. You see sort of what could be described as a nest area, with 2 dragon eggs spread around. Each is about 3 foot tall, weighs probably 150 pounds just from sort of touching and feeling them. Roll me a perception. Everyone can, because you can all come down and check this out as the room's made safe.
It's like 24.
Oh, wow.
God damn. Oh, Mary, I tried to get the 24.
Oh, that's so close.
You
So
all
that's
spot a third hidden egg. It's sort of in a camouflaged nest. But you do find each of them. Now, if anyone wants to try and determine the nature of what dragons stay inside these eggs, you can roll me a nature check, but it'll be a DC 20. Whatever, Morjit.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a tough one. You can see that they are black dragon eggs.
Ooh.
And there's probably maybe a week to a week and a half left in them. I'll leave it up to you to explain exactly how you know so much about dragon eggs. Their
I
breeding
actually lied
cycle.
through my teeth. These are metallic dragon eggs, yes? They're the good ones, right? Yes? Ah, we should take them with us.
Are they worth a lot of money?
I do not know, but it is said that the metallic dragons revere Bahamut. Well, those guys are talking about Tiamat, yes? She's the bad one. So these guys will be good eventually when they hatch and grow up. It may take many hundreds of years, but that is not the point.
Well, I've got no reason not to believe you, so okay.
Your 2 kobold friends, one of them speaks up. We're supposed to leave them here.
Why is that, my friends?
We're to protect them.
Yes, but you see, there's a band of marauding adventurers coming. It is best if we take them with us. Please help us carry them.
Did you see us fight that?
We're wearing
giant beast?
robes and shit.
Surely you can see that we are able to protect these eggs, as we have just slain that giant monstrosity that was in this den.
I'll get a bluff from Morjit with a +2 from Aurelius helping. Oof.
Like, intimidate is my best. For some reason, it's a +8. I'm like, why? Why do I just bully people into buying my way?
Yes, that's exactly.
No one believes the shit you're selling, but you just don't give up.
Oh, what?
You will buy this. You will give me 2 copper.
Alright, just stop hating me.
Yeah.
They look quizzically around. They don't buy into them needing to carry it for you, but they're also, as Aurelius points out, you've just slain what was truly protecting these eggs, and they're not going to try and stop you. One of them turns to the other, says something. Do any of you speak Draconic?
I don't even have any languages written down.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I do either. Oh, I do, but not Draconic.
If by draconic you mean elven, yes.
I speak
Close enough, right?
Draconic now. It's been on my character sheet since the beginning.
Oh, I had the gas mask all along. I'm immune. Yeah, so you don't understand what they say to each other, but one of them turns back and says, we never saw anyone," and they leap back into the hole behind.
I threw them some spoons. Not magically enchanted, just spoons.
Right. So they take the spoons. Woohoo!
Being awfully generous with your cutlery there, Morjeet.
Well, you see, when these dragons defeat the bad dragons, we will be at their side and we will be able to collect their hoard.
Oh, makes sense to me.
Right. So, is there anything we need to do to properly handle these eggs to make sure that we don't damage the contents inside or damage our?
Morjit?
Well, dragon eggs are nearly as robust as dragons themselves. You see? So, don't throw them off a cliff. Pickaxes, magical fire, that sort of thing are probably a big no-no as well. Other than that, I think they'll be right.
All right.
All right, sounds good to me. I go ahead and pick one up.
Surely there will be someone who pays for their safe return to the metallic dragons.
Well, if these are metallic dragons, then I'm sure that we could probably hatch them as pets. Maybe, yeah.
Eventually, give them some time, they'll develop free will and probably, well, like most sentient beings, they don't like being kept in a cage.
Yeah, probably like reunite them with their mothers. I can't
Yes!
imagine.
Brilliant idea! Ooh, and the mother probably has gold for us too, yes.
Probably, yeah, because like if these dragon cultists stole these metallic dragon eggs, then I'm sure that we should definitely go and seek her.
Yes, a brilliant plan. We should do so at once. They don't wear little shirts saying where their mother is.
Nothing sewn into their name tags?
It's name tag either. This is yours.
Oh, shit.
It is most unfortunate. Maybe we can try to maybe we'll have more information when they actually have.
So how do you go about getting this 450 pounds of quote-unquote chromatic dragon eggs out of this hatchery?
No, quote unquote metallic. Damn.
Oh yeah, sorry, metallic. Yeah,
They are
that
actually
one.
chromatic.
Yeah. I got confused. You sold it so well.
So they're 450 pounds each, or 400?
150 pounds each, so 450 total.
I go, hey Golem, could you help us out here?
Right, all right, I believe it.
Yeah, he picks up all three. It's fine.
I think his lift is probably close to that.
Probably like 600.
As heavy as 420, and his drag is 1,000. Yeah. So he can take two of them for sure. And then between the other four of you, you can take the last one. And you managed to wrangle these eggs out of the hatchery and into the bandit camp outside. Now, before we carry on, I do suggest perhaps we leave it there for today. I mean, you can have a long rest if you like. Outside, the camp is almost entirely deserted now. There's a few tents still standing that you can make use. There's a bit of dried meat hanging down by the slaves area, which you probably don't want to think about if it's one of the slaves or not. You can get some food and drink here before you wanted to push on, or you can head back straight to Leeson.
So a perfect place for us to take an extended rest and
Oh, you cut off at the end. Extended rest and what, sorry?
Oh, perfect place for us to take an extended rest and level up.
Oh, you're all about those levels, aren't you? But yes, actually, you will level up to to 5th level. I think we should probably stop there and wait for Pumash to play next time, rather than start the new chapter of the adventure without them. I think if everyone's okay with having an hour shorter this time.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine with it.
Medicine that I want to go to sleep. So yep,
Yeah.
perfectly okay with.
Don't mind finishing up the last fight.
That gives me a week to think about the rest of this plan.
And also to level
I
up.
don't have one.
See, alright, well, I'll end the recording there.